Picture this, a lone warrior standing atop a hill overlooking a vast army set to conquer his homeland. His heart pounds in his chest like a drum echoing through the silent night. His breath is steady, his gaze unwavering. The odds seem insurmountable, yet he stands resolute. This isn't just a tale of courage and valor, my friends, it's a lesson in philosophy. Dive with me into the mind of this warrior. His situation might seem dire to us, yet he doesn't flinch. Why? Because he embodies the essence of Stoicism, a school of philosophy that flourished in ancient Greece and Rome. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control external events, only our reactions to them. The warrior understands this. He knows he can't control the size of the army descending upon his homeland, nor can he predict the outcome of the battle. But he can control his response, his actions, his resolve. He can choose to stand his ground, to fight, to protect what he holds dear. This is the unseen warrior within him, the one we all carry inside us. It's the spirit that refuses to bow to fear, that doesn't surrender to despair. It's the voice that whispers, "You are stronger than your circumstances," and believes it. This is what Stoicism imparts to us, the power to remain steadfast, the courage to face adversity with dignity. It's the understanding that our true strength lies not in the external world but within us. It's the acceptance of life's unpredictability and the commitment to respond with courage, regardless of what life throws at us. So, like our warrior standing tall against the approaching army, we too can face our own battles, our doubts, our fears, our challenges, with the same unwavering spirit. We too can choose to react with courage, with determination, with resilience. The warrior, though outnumbered, knows the battle is not won by the size of the army but by the strength of one's spirit. Now imagine how the warrior sees his predicament. Does he see doom or opportunity? Let's delve deeper into the warrior's mindset. The lens through which he views the world, that's his perspective. It's a potent tool, shaping the reality he experiences. The warrior's perspective is not merely a passive observation. It's an active creation of his reality. And that's the power of perspective. Consider existentialism, a philosophical theory that emphasizes individual existence, freedom, and choice. It proposes that we're not thrown into a predetermined universe, but rather, we give meaning to our own lives. We're the artists, and our lives are the canvas. We're not just witnessing the world, we're participating in its creation. The warrior, when faced with a challenge, doesn't see a dead end. Instead, he views it as a mountain to conquer. An obstacle becomes an opportunity. A problem transforms into a puzzle. The difference lies not in the situation itself, but in the warrior's perception of it. That's the existentialist approach. This philosophy teaches us that we're not victims of our circumstances. We're the authors of our own stories. We have the power to shift our perspective and change our reality. We can choose to see the world through a lens of doom, or we can opt for a lens of opportunity. The warrior doesn't deny the harshness of his predicament. He acknowledges it. He feels the fear, the uncertainty. But he doesn't let these emotions define his reality. He chooses to see beyond them. He sees the potential for growth, for strength, for triumph. He sees a chance to prove his worth, not just to others, but to himself. You see, perspective is not about denying reality. It's about choosing which aspects of that reality to focus on. It's about deciding what that reality means to you. It's about shaping your world through the power of your perspective. So the next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, how does the warrior within me see this? Is it a doom or an opportunity? The warrior chooses to see an opportunity, a chance to prove his worth to himself and to his people. As the battle begins, the warrior knows he must persist, no matter the cost. These are not just words of a warrior on the battlefield, but a metaphor for life's struggles and the strength of perseverance. Perseverance is like a river that cuts through a mountain, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. It's the silent force that drives the warrior, that drives each one of us through the battles of life. It's the undying spirit that refuses to yield, refuses to break, no matter how insurmountable the odds might seem. Now let's dive into the philosophy of determinism, which beautifully ties into this concept of perseverance. Determinism, as a philosophical thought, proposes that every event, including our thoughts, decisions, and actions, is a result of an unbroken chain of previous occurrences. It's like a domino effect, where each domino falls not because it chooses to, but because the one before it did. This philosophy, when applied to our lives, magnifies the importance of perseverance. If every decision we make, every action we take, is a result of what has happened before, then it is our perseverance that becomes the catalyst for future events. It is our determination to persist that sets the dominoes of success in motion. Imagine our warrior standing on the battlefield. Each swing of his sword, each step he takes is not just a reaction to his opponent's moves, but a link in the chain of events that will determine the outcome of the battle. His determination, his perseverance, is what drives him forward, what sets the stage for his victory or defeat. In our own battles, it's our perseverance that defines us. It's the late nights spent working on that project, the countless hours studying for that exam, the endless attempts at mastering that skill. It's the will to continue, to keep pushing, even when everything seems to be against us. This is the power of perseverance, the strength of the unyielding spirit. So remember, every step you take, every decision you make, is a domino in the chain of your life. And it's your perseverance, your unwavering determination that sets these dominoes in motion. The warrior, guided by his unwavering determination, fights on, his spirit unbroken. The dust settles and our warrior, though battered, stands victorious. In the end, it's not about the physical scars or the broken armor. It's about the spirit that remains unbroken, the spirit that triumphs. The philosophy we're exploring here is triumphalism, the conviction that one's beliefs or system of thought are superior. It's not about arrogance, but about confidence in one's own abilities and potential. Our warrior didn't win because he was the strongest or the fastest. He won because he believed he could. He held fast to the idea that his convictions, his spirit, were invincible. And that belief, that unshakable faith in himself, became his greatest weapon. Triumphalism is the embodiment of that same belief. It's the understanding that the power of your spirit, your belief in yourself, is greater than any obstacle you might face. It's the knowledge that every challenge, every setback, is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to emerge stronger. Think about the battles you're fighting in your own life. Are you letting your spirit guide you to victory? Or are you allowing self-doubt and fear to hold you back? The triumph of the spirit is about acknowledging that your inner strength, your belief in yourself, is your greatest asset. It's about embracing the power of triumphalism and using it to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. It was not the sword, but the spirit of the warrior that won the battle. So, where does this leave you, dear listener? It's time to unearth your inner warrior, to bravely confront the battles that lie ahead. By sculpting your own perspectives and standing firm in the face of adversity, you harness the power of your own spirit. It's not about the blows you take, it's about the courage you find to get back up. Each challenge is an opportunity, each failure a lesson. Unleash your inner warrior, and the path to success will unfold before you. Find your inner warrior and you will find your path to success. Are you ready to unleash your inner warrior? Don't just stand on the sidelines, get involved. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiration, more wisdom, more strength. Share this video, spread the message, subscribe and join us in this journey of self-discovery and self-improvement. Remember, your inner warrior awaits you.